everyone, and welcome to another video review. This time, we are going to be taking a look at two repaints of Classics Mirage. Yeah, we're not looking at Classics Mirage, we're looking at two of the repaints. Why? Well, I could find these, but I could not find the Classics Mirage for a reasonable price. Oh well. So, which repaints do we have here? We have the movie line repaint Fracture, and we have the BotCon 2013 repaint Mirage. Okay, so this one still shares the name Mirage, so why is the 2013 Mirage in these colors? Well, I'm pretty sure it's to replicate the Machine Wars figure. I could be mistaken, but that is what I believe is the explanation behind this color scheme. I don't know about Machine Wars Mirage, I only know about the G1 character, so yeah. Illusions Motorsports. Not moto, but motor sports. And Illusions. That's appropriate considering the character from G1. You have the number 7 right there. And Lamb Shocks. When we have Lamb Shocks on this side. On the other side, Nobile Pistons. Okay. On Fracture, it's just a number 1. And the Decepticon logo right there. Fracture is a bad guy. Or a bad girl. Actually, I should say bitch, because Fracture's a female character. Mirage, I'm pretty sure he's still an Autobot, even though there is no insignia on him. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Mirage is still male. In fact, yes, I have the Combiner Wars Mirage. So, yeah, this is sort of what the G1 color scheme is, except Mirage was 26, not 62. Let's put that away. And in case I haven't mentioned before, the alternate forms are Formula 1 race cars. They each have 4 wheels, and they roll nice and smooth. Yeah. Now, the BotCon Mirage, his color schemes are this kind of tealish turquoise with white. What's the word I'm looking for? Blech. Fracture, I like her paint scheme a bit better. We have some red, white, and black. I like that color scheme. So, yeah. I like her paint scheme better than his. So, I think I've more or less covered the vehicle forms. Let's get these two transformed. Now, first things first, you want to take the front spoiler here and just pop that off. And set that aside. Take the rear of the vehicle. Extend it out like that. And then readjust the back spoiler. And then separate the legs like that. Now for the upper half, we have these hooks right in here. You want to lift this bit up and then unhook it from his butt and then turn him around at the waist like that. And then you want to bring his forearms forward, raise them up, and then you want to take this section right here, flip that around, and you want to make sure this is bent back all the way, and then you want to take the nose of the vehicle and bend it down like that. And then you can readjust his head, bring his arms down like that, and then from inside, flip out his hands like that. And we have Classics Mirage in his robot mode. Now, this front spoiler, you could do one of two things with it. You can see this tab. Well, there's a groove right here. You could try to wedge it in like that for weapon storage. Or you could plug it into his hand to act as a weapon. Could be a crossbow, could be a laser gun of sorts. I'm not sure. So, I'm going to transform Fracture real quick. And because Fracture is a repaint of Mirage, her transformation is the exact same. Bitches be copycats. I'm just kidding. And if memory serves, I think Fracture is supposed to be paying tribute to a GoBot called Crasher. I cannot confirm or deny that because I don't really know anything about GoBots. So sue me. Well, you can't really sue somebody for not knowing about something. I mean, that's just unethical. Now, Fracture, she has a pink face, and I think her eyes are, what is that, yellow? Actually, they kind of look piss-colored. So, yeah. She has a pink face and piss eyes. Okay. Yeah, I should probably stop before I piss the bitch off even further. Now, I would also like to point out that on the BotCon version, there is a slight change in the mold. Like, the mushroom peg that the waist is connected with, it's a hexagonal shape. On Fracture, it's just a rounded mushroom peg. So this waist joint can swing around however it pleases. So, yeah, the bitch is gonna give you more trouble posing. Speaking of posing, this mold is crazy posable. Like, I mean, oh, jeez. Ouch. That makes my nuts hurt just looking at it. Like, ouch. That's gotta hurt for someone who's not flexible. Like I said, crazy posable. Head, 360. It can look down, but can't really go up. Shoulders, they're ball jointed, so 360. They can go out. There's two bends at the elbow, so really deep action. Turn at the elbow. The hands can bend inward due to the transformation. And like I said earlier, spinny waist. So, we got a ball joint at the hips. Move out. forward and back. There's 2 bends at the knee, so you get really deep knee bends, and you get a hinge and a ball joint at the foot. So yeah, serious foot action going on. Crazy poseable. Like, yeah. Just, ouch. That makes my nuts hurt just looking at it. And yeah, you can pose him standing on 1 foot. Actually, that... Oops. That actually makes for a cool action pose. Oh, man. This joint right here, I think because I transformed it so many times, I think it's gotten loose on me. So, yeah. So, I better straighten out Fracture because her pose is actually really making my nuts hurt. Yes, I can truly say that I really am the master of D's nuts. Because I'm always calling myself D. Or D Casanova, or whatever. Anyway. Comparison time! Size comparison time! Okay. So, here is Combiner Wars Mirage again. Actually, almost the exact same height. So there is that. Here is Classics Grimlock. And Grimlock is half a head taller. I like the Grimlock. Here is Hound, who is half a head shorter than Mirage. And here is Bumblebee, who is a head and a half shorter. Look at this little guy. He's so cute. Cutest bug I've ever seen. And last but by no means least whatsoever, here is Classics Prime. Okay, this is sort of an unfair comparison because this guy's a Voyager and this is a deluxe mold, but it's actually a really good size. If you want a deluxe Prime, here is Reveal the Shield's Generation 2 Laser Optimus Prime. And this Prime is actually just about the same height. Okay. So, overall, these figures, I like Fracture's paint scheme a bit more, but I think I still like the Mirage namesake better because, well, Mirage was the original version of this mold, and I still wish I could find the original Classics Mirage. But, you know, at least I found this. You know, actually, now that I look at it, kind of reminds me of Moonracer, too. Well, the paint scheme's close enough, I think. He could probably pass for Moonracer, so... The first transforming drag queen, yeah, I really shouldn't make those jokes. So, do these figures look good? Um, for the most part, um, aesthetically, I really don't like this. This makes me think of anorexia, and I need to put on record this robot is not the best role model for bodies. So, yeah. As far as appearance goes, they're kind of. Seriously, they need to eat. They are way too thin. Are these figures any good? That's a different question. Sure, the aesthetics could be worked on, but they aren't bad. Um, I think the crazy articulation is definitely a positive. It definitely rules in their favor. Um, the transformation is great. The vehicle mode, it's very realistic, spot on. Um, ratings, you know what? I think they're on par with one another, so I'm gonna give these bots an 8.5 out of 10 each. So that would be a 17 out of 20. If you could find a version of this mold, whether it be the original Mirage, Fracture, this Mirage version, the Henkei release, um, I think there was also a drag strip. Yeah, I believe that there was a drag strip. Um, yeah. If you could find any version of this mold, I can definitely recommend that you pick it up. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10. If you see any version of this mold for a good price, I totally recommend that you pick them up. If you like this video review, make sure you smash that like button. And if you love this video, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And make sure you get that bell icon so you get those email notifications every time I upload or go live. Also, tell me what you thought about these figures down in the comments below. I have been your host, Superhuman777, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.